Hi, welcome back to the Podcast Voyager.
Hello!
We're immediately gonna go into it since we left off on the last episode. It's gonna be Season 3, Episode 12, Be Afraid of the Dark. We're gonna start in 3, 2, 1, play.
No.
Oh,
no,
now,
3,
alright.
2, 1, play.
There we go. Yeah, it loaded the fucking episode description instead of the actual video.
Ben had a dumb face in
we
that.
got a previously on.
But I remember him. I literally just saw him. It's no wonder Riley's a furry when he gets to see...
No, I'm not a
gets
furry!
To see Anthro Wolfman. So, I mean, like... Yeah. Riley, the clear and obvious furry out of the three of us.
Oh, yes. Even though I have no interest... Well, no, I wouldn't say no interest in anthropomorphic
Riley,
animals.
what's your fox sona?
My foot.
Riley, you have...
The last
more
thing...
of an interest in foxes than either of us do. Riley, you're literally playing a Dragonborn in our D&D campaign. Yeah, you're a scaly, bro.
I must say, that makes me a scaly, not a furry, first off.
Get it right. Scaly's hot take better.
Get it right, man, probably. Master's plan. Yeah, master.
The master! Riley, you ever thought about, like, if you could, like, stick your wiener in the loop of this hand workout crank? Why would he want to do that? And then crank it and have it, like...
Rip my skin off?
I feel like... That was a really weird shot where they kind of like zoomed in on Ben's face, but kind of, like, zoomed out on the background.
Oh, yeah. They, like, dragged his, like, model forward.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I'm glad we're... I don't know if I should actually do the separate weeks for the two-parter or upload them all in one.
Could be a double upload.
I mean, yeah, no, I wouldn't mind doing that. Or like twice a week, considering it's going to help move along. Because after this season, like, we're getting close to the end. Once we do season 4, then we're going to Samurai Jack. We're going to watch Ben for a while.
Ben...
Also, I think we should. I think we should just watch Secret of the Omnitrix. The first those 3-parters.
Yeah.
For the TV movie, and then just watch all of season 4.
Alex. Rather than waiting to the end.
Yeah, because I mean, there's no that's the order you really should be watching them in. Even though it feels better to watch all of the regular episodes, but then you won't get a full season.
Alex, there's a Do you remember a couple of recording sessions ago when you were like, "Oh, the intro's different than the part where it goes burn, burn"? Yeah, and nobody fucking heard it every time.
I know.
No,
it's the second time.
The thing is, in the beginning of the intro, it's like the more like mechanical, like bang, 10. But then later in the intro, it does like the other one. Yeah, but it used to just do the other one.
It's weird. It's shuffled.
I highly doubt that's true. As a matter of fact, it would probably be a good idea for us to verify this on after we finish recording.
If they want to bother us with the time of the day because we're insignificant in terms of content to them, I can ask somebody from the ink tank. Oh, so a little note here. We've got the purple lightning that we've seen.
It was a good shot of...
I missed it.
He was just standing there.
So yeah, the purple lightning that we kept seeing. And we even saw it in the episode that they got sucked into the video game. That was actually the reason why they got sucked into the video game.
They got sucked.
Yeah, so the purple lightning, every time it shows...
Has it been Ghost Freak this whole time?
Well, it was apparent. Well, the purple lightning is a result of the corrodium teleportation energy from the system that they're all from, the Inner system. But that's all the background we're going to get. There was so much pop-up trivia for this episode that I could have written down, but it's better when we just see it later in the sequel series.
So, the end of the previous episode has Ben turning back into himself.
Yeah. And
being like, oh no, what am I going to do?
Yeah.
The Omnitrix is out of power. And then this episode starts and not even 2 minutes has passed. And he's like, I'm Grey Matter now.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, forget everything you saw last episode. Insult my intelligence, why don't you?
Ooh.
It was like when Patrick goes,
yeah.
No, have mercy. It's like
wham.
picked up by like his trunks and like
Show
turned
his
around
cheeks.
and his like ass is hanging out.
So I don't know if we've actually heard their master plan. I thought he was trying to climb and just got land right on the bottom.
Me too. Gray Matter's like small enough of a size that he could probably just fall down to the bottom and like land and be alright.
Are you saying that small things don't take fall damage?
Yes.
Are you telling me that if I dropped a rat from, like, the top of Riley's house onto the concrete, it wouldn't take any fall damage?
I mean, it might if you threw it.
If I just, like...
If I really chuck that bitch.
Well, I think Ben's smaller than that.
It still falls at the same speed.
I know ants don't feel pain when they fall.
Well, yeah, ants are like basically microscopic at this point.
Yeah.
Man,
The earth.
arthropods would have been so much cooler if they just stayed in the water. Imagine, it's like you could have been a 6-foot-long sea scorpion and you, like, scuttle around the ocean floor and kill everything that you see.
You scuttle around the ocean blue.
And instead you're like, nah, I want to be an ant.
Did you guys hear the background, by the way?
No, I was busy ranting about sea scorpions. And
Yeah.
ants.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
The plan is to make everyone into... well, basically, you saw how the people reacted when they got exposed to the
Is it like
corrodium.
Gorilla Grodd's ultimate plan?
Oh, no. Not exactly. But you know how the people, the humans reacted when they got exposed to the corrodium before?
Yeah.
Basically, he wants to do that with the entirety of the world.
Okay.
That's why he stole all the satellite equipment.
So it's basically like Gorilla Grodd's master plan.
Yeah. Instead of gorillas, it's corrodium people. He's wrecking it. Pulled like a relay and undid a screw. That's a good face.
Is that why Riley has an inflation fetish now?
No.
Yeah. And
I
a
knew
skinny
that was
fetish.
coming.
And a furry fetish.
It's all piling on.
Yeah, Riley's just becoming a degenerate as we speak.
Fuck, I was thinking about that the other day. It's like, you have to be mentally deranged if you have a boar fetish.
It's
Oh,
the
those are
airlock.
airlock. He just pulls out his middle finger. His middle wrap.
Wow, this is just like Gorilla Grodd.
Yeah, it's awfully familiar. Uh-oh. God, that is actually that's what that movie's about, right? With what's her name?
Gravity.
Yeah.
Sandra Bullock?
Sandra Bullock. That's her name. Jesus Christ.
The lady from The Blind Side.
I love how you referred to her as the lady from The Blind Side. I was thinking of, that lady that women in their 40s like to go see after they've drank mimosas. Guys, guess what? I have to go pee again.
Oh my god.
Bro.
It's a good thing I've watched all of this. Not in a while, though.
It's just like an actual Glock.
Yeah, what if Frankenstein Man becomes good because he's like, Ghost Freak was mean to me?
Yeah. He's got Colossus's hair. Where it's just like one solid mass.
Isn't Colossus like your favorite X-Man?
No.
Nightcrawler? Cyclops?
Well, Cyclops is my favorite. Then my second's probably Wolverine because, like, it's already a sin enough that Cyclops is my favorite over Wolverine.
So you have to make up for it?
Yeah. I mean, like, I recognize that Wolverine's clearly, like, the best one. Jean Grey's pretty cool. Colossus is cool, but, like...
What's his name? Vladimir?
Piotr.
Piotr.
Or Peter, I don't know. Yeah, out of the lineup of the were they the all new X-Men?
What the fuck happened?
It paused. Oh no.
Okay, I know for a fact it wasn't anybody this time.
Yeah, it paused, and now we're like a couple. There's gonna be a couple seconds of delay.
Yeah.
But yeah, out of the lineup of the all new X-Men or whatever they were called, my least favorite out of them is God, if I could remember them, probably Banshee.
It's always good to see Upgrade again.
Yeah, Upgrade's like one of my favorite aliens.
Riley, it paused on its own again.
Oh, God, how long?
Yeah, it wasn't any of us.
It paused, and then I hit play, and then it went back like 4 seconds.
I'll have to edit it later, I guess. Did you guys try and give me, like, a timestamp? Or, like, say when it started to play again?
No, we just said there's like a couple seconds of delay.
Okay. Well, I mean, I should be able to fix it. I passed by my mom. She's making tacos. They smell so good.
Yeah.
Yeah! Oh, I came back for that. Got from Max to the first man in space.
Yeah.
Benson rewritten universe.
You know, the first person in space was that in like the 50s?
Yeah, it was like Russian.
Yeah, it was
Yuri something.
Gagarin?
Yeah, Yuri Gagarin.
So wouldn't Grandpa Max be like
the first American in space?
Well, maybe.
He was like the guy who there's like the recording of when he was like burning up in the orbit, right?
Fuck, dude. I don't want to think about that. I've never heard it, but oh my god. Oh, I forgot he upgraded the whole fucking rocket.
Could he upgrade this Frankenstein guy?
That's what I was thinking. That'd be a good way to counter him. He's fucking...
Upgrade the space station.
Just fucking yeeted him into space.
Eventually, he stopped thinking.
Do you think he he froze into a big like ice rock?
Ice rock statue man?
Pillar man?
Cars was like the best JoJo villain.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know.
Cooler than Dio.
He could be like part 3 Dio in a battle easily.
Nah, he probably could.
More like real heroic.
That's a bad. Also, I wonder if the Tascan is picking up the rain because it just got loud as fuck.
I actually haven't heard it, so
I started hearing it.
I hadn't heard it either.
Well, that's because it's your right ear is to the window, and that's the one that's got your earbud in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Where'd all their clothes go?
I was worried that
Just
the presidents
were gonna turn into
gonna corrupt.
The planet just turns into Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island.
Oh my god.
That's like the best Scooby-Doo movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase?
That's the worst
That's
one.
like the worst one. I don't like that, like, quadrilogy?
Well, what about Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Ghost?
That was really good. It's got Tim Curry in it.
You didn't
And the
even,
Hex Girls. I totally...
you didn't even know who Tim Curry was when you were like 5.
I knew he had a cool voice.
That line just made me think of, like, Riley talking about the design for whoever it was, and you're like, I bet that was exactly what 7-year-old Riley thought.
No, the 7-year-old Riley was more like, no! See, she was smart.
When said freeze.
Hmm?
When said freeze. No, she said, she hit him with the red light.
Dude,
Yeah!
Frankenben? Holy
Ben
shit!
Victor.
What?
Ben Victor.
Is that what it's called?
Or maybe it is Frankenben, actually. Hold on, let me see. I think it's still Michael Dorn.
I would like them to have, like, real names and not just Ben thing.
Don't worry, when we get other new aliens, they actually do get names.
Benkenstein?
Fuck. Let's see here. Is it? Fuck, I can't remember.
I swear to God, if it's Benkenstein,
It's not Benkenstein.
I'm
That's
leaving this
terrible.
podcast.
I like that this one has, like, actual hair and, like, mutton chops, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, his mutton chops are pretty... He looks like Skips!
Yo, he looks like Skips.
He does look like Skips.
The fact that Ghost Freak has, like, black and white tendrils just makes me think of, like, real monsters.
Yeah, that and Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
All 3D spaceship.
Did you find out the name yet, Riley?
Okay.
Yo, the right
So
stuff?
his name is Ben Victor, but his name is later remade into Frankenstrike.
Okay.
Frankenstrike is kind of cooler.
It's a little better.
I like... I don't know why I said
Ben
that. Like,
Wolf-
I hate Ben Victor.
Ben Wolf works.
Will say I do love the idea of Ben just stealing every alien he comes
Oh,
across.
dude, it's like it's like making fucking Pokemon and Ben 10 combined.
Yeah, or like more obscurely, but like more accurately. Castlevania Aria of Sorrow had this system where like you could randomly get the soul of an enemy that you kill, and like
Yeah, what if
that could be like a sub weapon or something.
what if Gwen flushes this mummy down the toilet?
Like
Like
he
toilet
is
paper?
basically just made out of toilet paper,
Yeah.
Alex.
Good call, Alex.
It's like, hey, oh wait, this is undignified.
Put the sit down. Frankenstrike.
Should have having a DBZ battle out here in space.
All right, so who do we got? We got Blitzwolfer. We got
Fucking hate that name so much.
fucking
Snarrow.
don't Snarrow.
Yeah.
And then we got Frankenstrike. Bro, there's Blueberry right there. All right, but what is the best Halloween themed cereal? I ask you now,
It's
as it is
Blueberry.
almost May.
It's gotta be Blueberry.
I haven't had them all in a
It's-
while.
I mean,
Blueberry, I remember being
Franken-
pretty good.
Frankenberry's good, but
I
like
haven't had Frankenberry. Frankenberry's purple?
No, he's
it's
pink.
pink.
He's pink.
It's just a strawberry.
I like Count Chocolate's chocolate.
I like that they started putting marshmallows in them.
Yeah, that was when they got really good.
Everything's fine now.
What about Fruit Brute?
Fruit Brute. He was a
I can't
werewolf,
remember
right?
that one.
Wasn't there a mummy one?
I don't know.
Our dad would know. He knows all of
What
the...
about that one thing that was like the chef with the that was like a restaurant, right?
Oh yeah, Burger Chef.
Wasn't there something with like a wizard?
Yeah, there was I think it was a
talking
I think it was a
about?
general. Whoa, he's got like a back thing,
A black hole?
Black hole projector.
You're gonna
Is
say
that a null
black
void?
hole
Are they going to the
projector?
null void?
It just turned into Doofenshmirtz. He's got the black hole-inator.
Did they just get sent to the null void, Riley?
No. I think it was somewhere else.
But anyway, yeah, I think it was a General Mills cereal. It was like a s'mores cereal, and the mascot was a wizard, and he was called the S'morcerer.
Oh. God, you know what cereal I haven't had in a while?
Fruit Loop?
No, fucking Cookie Crisp.
I haven't had Cookie Crisp in years. I was probably in like elementary school when I last had Cookie Crisp.
I haven't had the Oreo cereal in like forever. God, I would.
Oh no, they're
Not-
wearing the suit together.
Not as good as Cookie Crisp.
Huh?
So the Oreo cereal, not as good as Cookie Crisp.
Eating that and watching Ben 10, like, I that would be like peak nostalgia.
Yeah. Shower much? Guys, we should just record our next episode in Simish. That would be
Is
funny.
that because you saw The Sims 4 download on my Xbox?
No, we should record the next episode like we're from 2011.
Why 2011 specifically?
Like have like a Fraps recorder going.
Yeah,
Fucking
have the
fraps.
unregistered hypercam.
All right, what's
Oh my god, Ghost Freak just fucking died already.
What's the best? Fraps, unregistered hypercam, or Bandicam?
Fraps, because you could pay for it and you wouldn't have any watermark. It was pretty much the best thing before OBS was a thing.
How are they going to kill what's already dead, Riley?
With the sun?
See what I
Alright, there we go. That should work. I hate when the fucking HBO Max does that. Did that happen earlier when I was gone too? Or
Yeah,
was
that's
that last
exactly
episode?
what happened.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. That only happens when we're doing the recordings, by the way. I've like on mobile, on just like
Do you
regular.
think it has something to do with the headphones that are plugged in?
I don't think it shouldn't. There
Because
shouldn't be
before
any
we thought that
problem.
was because maybe like one of our controllers was bumped because it was on the couch.
Right.
But they're all on the table, not being touched.
I don't know if
so-
you guys
So
noticed that, but I
weird.
think Ghost Freak actually died.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh no, Grandpa Max is going to turn into that Russian guy who burned up in the atmosphere.
Oh fuck! All foretelling Dylan's keen senses. Oh my god! And then Ben wiped out all of humanity, just like that asteroid did to the dinosaurs.
Smelled it in my coochie.
Dude. God, I hope I'm not gonna have to do too much of that editing.
Didn't you say he wasn't going to come back?
Did
you
maybe
lie?
I'm lying. Maybe I was lying or I forgot. I don't know. Apart from the stupid technical difficulties, that was a great conclusion.
Yeah, there's still one more episode though.
There's still one more episode. But what did you guys think of that two-parter in total?
That was
Wow.
awesome.
Wow.
Return of Ghost Freak's awesome.
That was
Wow.
pretty
It
incredible.
was a season-long arc.
What?
That was a great season-long arc too.
Yeah.
The fact that we got a really good payoff with not only Ben getting 3 new aliens this season, but we got the return of Ghost Freak. Although I don't
In
remember
more
him
ways than
using,
one.
Yeah, I don't remember him using him after this episode, though. To be honest, but I could be wrong.
Maybe they're like, just don't
Just
use
don't
him.
use him. Yeah, but the getting Ben Victor, Ben Wolf, Ben Mummy, all super cool. The fact that we got a lot more cool voice actors to come in, like Michael Dorn has been a favorite of mine because I love Star Trek Next Generation, so seeing him here again is really cool.
Riley can't truly call himself a Trekkie because he's only seen TNG.
I've seen some of Classic, and I watched a bit
He
of
hates Voyager.
I've seen a bit of Voyager here and
Which
there.
is why we named our podcast after it.
In spite. And Generations is okay.
What about Enterprise?
Or yeah, Enterprise, that's the one with
That's the prequel one.
yeah, that one's okay. My girl's been watching a bit of it here and there. It's like
What about the new
Discovery?
No, the new prequel one.
The one that's supposed to be in the J.J. Abrams timeline?
Is it?
Or maybe.
No, it's supposed to be a prequel to the original series. It's got Spock in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
didn't
and
know that.
Captain Pike.
Yeah, I know Pike's in it.
Isn't he played by the guy from Hell on Wheels?
Oh, Anson Mount?
Yeah, which is like
Yeah,
really weird to see
yeah.
him with like no
No
beard,
beard,
and
yeah.
like
I
actually
keep forgetting
nice hair.
he was the guy that also voiced what's his name? The main guy in Evil Within. In the first video game.
Sebastian?
Sebastian. Yeah, he voiced Sebastian in the first game.
Huh. Didn't know that.
Yeah, that's
I
why
didn't play that game.
I preferred the voice direction and stuff in the sequel. The sequel's better.
Yeah, well, it's also not good still. I think it sucks.
You're the only person I've heard not like it.
Because it has a shoehorned crafting system that isn't fun.
Well, the first one had a crafting system.
Yeah, and that game sucked too.
Well, I mean, the first one had a lot of problems. But we're not talking about video games. We're talking about Ben 10. We're such a big tangent.
Smen 10.
Yeah.
But overall, I liked it. So if you guys would like to, you can feel free to subscribe. Follow us on Twitter at podcast_Voyager. Send us an email at podcastvoyager, satelliteoffun@gmail.com. And we'll see you guys next time.